Tonight on The Edge, we're kicking off another Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, for many of us, that means the Arts, Beats, and Eats Festival in downtown Royal Oak. Fox News' Dave Kinchin drew that fun assignment. He joins us tonight live. Dave, hey man, how's it going out there?
I tell you, it's great out here, man. You know, I could never refuse an assignment with music, food, and some cool pictures that are part of it. I'll step out of the way right now. Everything about to wrap up shortly. Tesla, those boys from Sacramento, California, on stage playing those hits from the 80s right now. And so many bands, nearly 200 local bands from around the area, also part of the fun. Check it all out. Don't be afraid to sing if you know it. From howling guitars and pulsating grooves to piping hot snacks and cool sips.
Oh, nice cold margarita on that day?
All day.
There it is.
Mix in all the creative visuals one can dream up, and one thing's for sure, Soaring Eagle Arts Beats and Eats means the unofficial but festive end of summer is at hand.
Oh, I'm having a lot of fun. Just when I got up from work, I'm having a ball. Cost nothing, I enjoyed it. Come every year. I'll be here next year.
You could call Anthony Bundy a regular around these parts this time of year. He has his eyes set on what the crew at Famous Dave's is whipping up. In fact, they gave us a sneak peek.
We have 2 pulled chopped pork sliders available. You can get a side with it. As you can see, Valdo right over there, he is working very hard on our meat candy and caramelizing the brisket.
Coleslaw, beans, and barbecue. It's like a different taste. You get your dessert, you get your salad, and you get your meat. So it's a balanced meal in a cup. So it's healthy all the way around.
Food for the stomach, check. Now it's time to feed the eyes with all the courageous colors and pithy pastels you could want.
It's actually my first time doing any exhibit, so I've never put my art on display before, so I'm really excited to be here.
Tim Andrews of Big Tim Art walked us through his creative process.
I do a lot of landscapes, and everything here is a digital painting, so I draw it on an iPad, and then I print it out full size, or some of them are smaller, and I actually do have a screen right here that kind of showcases a time-lapse process. So this is a video on loop that has like a sped up time lapse of each painting, and every single brush stroke is there.
And some might say, what's creativity without the cannabis? Supervised smokes are back for the 2nd year in a row, courtesy of the House of Dank, and perhaps the most important thing, the sonic nourishment for the ears with the legendary lineup of live music.
Tonight it's Cheap Trick and Tesla. You know, then we're going to get to country tomorrow with Dustin Lynch, and Cadillac 3. Sunday we go rock with Chevelle and alternative pop with Jim Blossoms. Monday it's Keith Sweat, which I'm doing right now, and then Thornetta Davis. But in addition to some of those headliners, we have 175 local bands throughout the weekend, and they join an amazing lineup of visual artists, family activities, and behind me this way and that way are 50 of the best restaurants you'll ever see.
And I tell you one thing, it's all about live music these days. There's not a whole lot of money on streaming for bands, especially local bands. So for that many local groups to be able to share stages or be a part of an event with big names like Tesla and other legends out there, it's great for these local bands. Support live local music, and certainly that's what Soaring Eagle Arts Beats and Eats does, and really support artists of all kinds. Reporting live in Royal Oak, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News.
So you saw it's a little warm out there. However, we did not see any severe weather. There was a threat tonight, but majority of the area avoided these storms altogether.
And we're talking weekend, holiday weekend. How are things shaping up out there, Stephanie?
Not bad heading into this weekend, which is great. We steered clear of the severe weather across a good portion of southeast Michigan. Now, there were a few spots that managed to get hit, by those severe thunderstorms. And that was a bit closer to the thumb. Otherwise, we are steering clear of any severe weather right now and any thunderstorms as we head through the overnight. So improving forecast. 91 today, that was our high. 93 Toledo, 86 and Lansing. So here across most of the state, it has been relatively hot. It is continuing to remain humid, and our temperatures are also really warm considering we're heading into the 11 o'clock hour and already there. This is a live look over Comerica Park. Quiet right now for those that are downtown. Temps are in the upper 70s, 78, Hillsdale at 72. Temps are also in the low 70s out near parts of Lansing. So it kind of shaped up to be kind of a nice night for those that were out and about. Not seeing much activity on radar. This is what was impacting us a little bit earlier, or potentially could have been impacting us. It just developed on the other side of the border. Additional showers down near Ohio and Indiana. For us here, though, we did get reports of damaging wind or some fairly strong winds up to 61 miles per hour just south of Brownstown. And then up near parts of St. Clair, they also picked up on a severe thunderstorm warning. With that, they saw some rather large hail up to about 1.5 inches in diameter. So that's where a lot of our storm reports have been. Otherwise, our Fox Futurecast model, our HRRR forecast model shows that we're not necessarily looking at a whole lot of moisture left over from this. So good news there. I think a lot of us are waking up dry tomorrow. 69 degrees for an overnight low. Lows tomorrow will rebound into the low 80s tomorrow afternoon. And we're anticipating a comfy Sunday into Monday, low 80s Sunday. More sunshine then, and then 72 on Monday. Should feel nice too. Not necessarily tracking a whole lot in terms of humidity over the next couple of days, and especially as that secondary cold front moves through. With that too, we're looking at a lot of dry time, a lot of sunshine. There really isn't any major rain chances until we hit possibly the end of next week and into next weekend. Otherwise, the extended forecast, temperatures will be in the upper 70s as we head through Tuesday and Wednesday and dry through about Thursday. Don't forget, you can always get the latest forecast by checking the Fox 2 weather app. Download it for free in the App Store or Google Play. Over to you guys.
Well, threat of severe weather forced the first night of the Detroit Jazz Festival to go virtual for the first time since the pandemic. The show went on at the Gretchen C. Valet Jazz Center at Wayne State University. The Jazz Fest is slated to return to Hart Plaza and much of downtown Detroit tomorrow.
Moving over now to Romeo, where you can find a peach of a fest this weekend. There's something for the whole family to enjoy, like carnival rides, craft shows, and a bunch of food, of course. The annual Peach Festival has been around since 1931. It runs through Monday.
The State Fair in Novi is officially underway. You can buy an ultimate admission ticket for $42. It comes with unlimited rides and circus performances, or you can get a $10 entrance fee. Children under 2 or 2 and under are free. Well, also making the news tonight, out of order. Scandal swirling at the Oakland County courts with a judge put on leave indefinitely.
A possible inappropriate relationship with a colleague, and it does not end there.
Oakland County Chief Probate Judge Kathleen Ryan taken off her docket this week and put on leave indefinitely. She's under investigation, sources say, for an inappropriate relationship with a male who also works at the Oakland County courts. On top of that, there was apparently other tangible evidence of additional misconduct by the judge. The evidence will now go to the Judicial Tenure Commission, who will make a recommendation to the Michigan Supreme Court regarding the investigation. They have the power to do everything from nothing to removing the judge for good. This is not the first time Judge Ryan has made headlines. Back in 2021, she was charged with domestic assault and battery after allegedly smacking around her boyfriend at one of their homes in Wixom. The case was later dismissed after being moved to Wayne County for conflict of interest in Oakland County. Ryan was elected to judge in 2010. She handles cases having to do with wills and conservatorships, for example. She has no previous complaints that have been investigated by the Judicial Tenure Commission.
Well, now, Brandon, the question is, will any of this affect her previous or current caseload? Short answer, we just don't know yet. I'm told there will likely be an update from the county next week, and we will, of course, stay on top of it.
Yeah, it's crazy because we hold judges to a higher standard, but we also find out in these situations they are human as well.
Yes, and it is very tough to get a judge off the bench once they're on, so we'll see how this all turns out.
Right.
Also tonight, a suspected child sex predator is busted in Waterford.
So according to police, 4 boys were victimized, 4 young boys. This week, officers arrested 21-year-old Logan Sutherland at his Waterford home. And at the time of his arrest, detectives seized his cell phone and found still images as well as videos. The victims are 7, 10, 11, and 13. We're told that Sutherland's MO is to befriend their parents, gain the boys' confidence, and then get them alone for a sexual assault. The crimes took place in his home at the Zap Zone, Sportway, and Sky Zone. Anyone who has a child that has been in contact with Sutherland is asked to call police. The 21-year-old faces several felonies and was given a $100,000 bond.
Also tonight, a Michigan State trooper is taken to the hospital after getting hit by a car while on duty.
So we're told that the trooper was in his patrol car after a traffic stop on the Lodge near the Davison when his vehicle was hit from behind by a 27-year-old driver from Detroit. Fortunately, his injuries are considered minor. Female driver was not hurt, but she did get a ticket.
A pickup truck veers off the road in Macomb Township, and now a child is critically injured. We're told the young victim was not restrained at the time of the crash. The driver crashed into a ditch near 21 Mile and Tilch Road this afternoon, but it's not clear why. Police officers rushed that child to the hospital themselves. The driver sustained non-life-threatening injuries.
We'll talk about illegal activity on Detroit's west side. People come together to do donuts in the middle of the road. Fox 2 viewers sent us this video. We're told it's been happening on Telegraph near Detroit Diesel for several weekends, a terrifying ordeal for the diesel plant workers.
Every Saturday they did it?
Oh, yeah. And the cops try to, they're called, but these guys leave before the cops get here.
All them cars?
Yeah.
And they all get away?
Yeah.
Wow, and people going back and forth. They could have had an accident.
The Detroit police are looking into this incident, and they remind us that drag racing, burnouts, and donuts are a crime. We do have some good news to share tonight.
We'll take it. Last night we told you how a Michigan mother nearly got scammed by someone pretending to work for the Detroit Lions. Lisa Krieger took to her TikTok hoping to get Lion star Amon-Ra St. Brown to wish her 10-year-old son Easton a happy birthday. Instead, she found herself talking to an imposter, and the conversation took a weird turn, so she ended it. Today, St. Brown caught wind of our story, and Krieger let us know that he took to social media to wish Easton a happy birthday. We're told she's going to have that comment framed. I understand that. They've also been invited to an event at Greektown Casino where he can meet his favorite player. It turned out to be a very happy 10th birthday after all.